Tips for Calgary investors 2022. My name is Andrew. I am a commercial and residential realtor as well as investor here in Calgary, Alberta. Let's go. Calgary Market is crazy. There's lots of traffic, not a lot of inventory. When I'm talking investors, I'm going to talk two strategies: the pre-construction strategy as well as the buy and hold strategy. So if you are a buy and hold investor, you're not buying a home in 22. You've probably bought a home in 20 when COVID first started, when everybody was running away from the burning building. You were running towards it. So hey, if you bought in 20, it might be a time, if you bought a headache of a property, it might be a good time to sell it because the market is hot. If you bought in 20 and you've been doing renos and doing the burr, it might be a good time to get out and actually get some equity there. We all know real estate cycle. As when you're doing your investing, you want to buy low when we're at the bottom and sell high. Down. I had to change my glasses. You might be that tired landlord or that person on the verge of retiring and is trying to get rid of their portfolio. Hey, this would be a great time for you to sell. Because, you know, if you're retired and you maybe held on to your portfolio for quite a while, and 10, 20 years, there's going to be some serious equity there because properties are not lasting. You're seeing multiple offer situations. You're seeing people going above asking price. So if you're that retired landlord and you want to get out, put that portfolio up for sale. Now, let's also talk about the pre-construction. So in 22, we're seeing a lot of out of town investors, and sometimes out of country investors, and a lot of them are investing into the pre-construction. And now this is fairly new to the Alberta real estate scene, but they do this a lot out in Ontario. So what it is basically is if there's a townhouse complex or if there's apartment building condos coming up and they're going to be built and maybe they're going to be completed in a year, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years, investors will buy at the beginning of the project when it's fairly low, and as the project goes on and we get closer to potential completion date, they assign the contract to another person who will then purchase it and either move in or do a buy and hold strategy on it. So the equity in which the property is gained from buying at the beginning when they first doing pre-sale to before it's completed, that's the equity that the investor gets. So this is fairly new, 2021-22 in the Calgary scene. For those investors, I would look at the prices. The builders are actually inflated the prices on these pre-sale deals, and they are allowing them to be assignable. Like the builders have already built in the inflation, the potential, the lumber costs, and everything into the price at the beginning. They built that price in the pre-sale because, you know, we've never seen those prices before for the specific product types. Who knows we don't know what the price will be in a year or 2 years, or when the townhome's going to be completed, because it's really unprecedented for Calgary real estate. So some tips on buy and hold strategy, as well as pre-construction. If you're a tired landlord, or you bought a lemon in 2020 or earlier and it's not producing, might be a good time to get rid of it. If you're coming from out of province and you're doing pre-construction, just know that the costs are already inflated from the builder, and maybe they're adjusting to material costs or in labor shortages, what have you, or just an excuse to increase the prices. But this is unprecedented for this Calgary market right now. So it's just Coach Joseph coaching you through the real estate process. Bye.